It's not where you train, it's how you train. I tell people, I've been saying this for years, man. People don't believe it because they'll see animes and such that say, oh yeah, it's not where you train, it's how you train. It's like, where'd they get that from? Where'd they get that from? Got it from me, man.
For training programs, meal plans, and coaching, make sure you check out KHPFitnessandTraining.com.
What's going on, my fitness seekers all over the world? KHP Fitness here with another video for you. When you see my videos, a lot of times you see all of the band training, and I preview to bands a lot because I have put on a lot of lean muscle when it comes to bands, made some good gains.
It's working!
You, I was right! You, I was right!
And you can probably check that out from this video here. But I also wanted to come across and let you know that it's not just about bands when I'm talking about fitness. When I talk about fitness, I'm talking about all strains of where I come from. I've come from calisthenics to weight training and now to bands because I realized that you can use all those elements to gain, and it comes down to your preference ultimately.
Do you? I don't got time for this. Do you, boo-boo? Do you, boo-boo?
I wanted to demonstrate with bands and prove a point that you can definitely build muscle, as I've done with my clients and myself, but also you can do weight training and calisthenics as well. But I also want to show you where I come from, what my mindset is when I create these videos and how I got to these conclusions. So what I am going to be doing is reacting to older videos and giving you my take on what I do and how my routine and such has changed or even stayed a lot the same from that time frame. Speaking of which, in this video, I want to go ahead and show you my day in the life of KHP Fitness and how I operated even when I was still working the 9 to 5, getting that overnight time in and still training clients, working off 4 hours of sleep just to get myself moving when it comes to this whole fitness thing. And even though I was getting very little sleep, it worked out at the end to put me in a position to get monetized online, to be helping clients out, feed my family, and all that good necessary stuff, and have some time in between for myself. But enough about me. Let me go ahead and show you a little bit more of the side of KHP Fitness. You guys ready? Well, if you're ready, you know what I want. You know what I want. Go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe, tell all your friends, share the video. Let's get to it. As you can see in this video, I got a lot more hair. That's the first thing. My old school style right there. A day in the life. A day in my life. What's going on, man? And this is the usual routine, man. This is stuff that I'm still doing to this day, too. And when you wake up in the morning, instead of waking up in the afternoons, what I am doing now is I am actually waking up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. So you still got to shake the cobwebs off when it comes to those time frames. Whew, can it get rough, too? Usually I would start my day off with meditation and some yoga just to keep me limber. These days I do a little bit more stretching. I don't do yoga like I once did, but I do the stretching just to keep limber. And I do yoga with some clients as well. But at the end of the day, it's good to do. It's good, but it's not a goal that I have set for myself to like do yoga anymore. At first I was trying to get on my flexibility. Now I just do it to keep it. I can still do all of these movements though, so that's the good thing too. And as you see, I done made some gains from this picture too, from this video. Definitely made some gains, but it's true. Less chance of injury when you keep yourself flexible. So that's what I do. This is where I sit at the table, think about ideas. I still do this too. I usually do it on the couch. This gives me time to process, get my mind right before the day even starts. Sometimes I got super early clients, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and then if I have clients later on in the day, then I would go ahead and do, sometimes I'll start getting working at 10, but I'll think of ideas, eat, do whatever I need to do in the morning, even get a workout in super early. So I can get it out the rest of the day, and now that you can use the rest of the day to focus on videos and such. And after that, I talk to some online clients. Whenever I do have online clients, I talk to them typically early in the morning to check on them. Even my clients I train in person. I try my best to check on them on a regular, because accountability is very important, to check on your clients and make sure everybody's staying on top of what they need to be doing, or they're going to blame you later. I mean, it's the human nature. I'm not getting results, so it must be him, not me. But what are you going to do? All right, making hit training videos. Man, this is old school right here. Look at me jumping, doing my jump squats with the namaste in, and then filming videos, making my YouTube videos. Now you can see, like I said, this video is 6 years old, man. So you can see from that time frame the stumbles that I've had within that time frame, the hairstyle, everything's changed. And I tell you guys, since I started rocking the clean shaven, I have not missed a workout. At least like I'm more consistent on my workouts, more consistent on everything else, because the vanity is gone. So I put it all to my beard now. Look at that beard. I put it all to the beard now. But at the end of the day, I'm just messing around. At the end of the day, I usually take less time to get my hair done and ready. When I was rocking the dreads, I had to sit there for 2 hours at a time trying to get it done. And I was like, oh, this is so annoying. So annoying. But we do what we do for our vanity, right? We do what we do for our vanity. And then training my clients. These is when I was training my in-person clients. John, shout out to John for the footage. Doing a good job at this time. We both rock the bald head now. And then this is the video editing time. The video editing time, that can range, because sometimes I'll draft it depending on how much time if I have like an hour in between like clients, or when I have a meeting or anything of that nature, I try to get some time in between. So if I got an hour and a half, I'll try my best to get it done. And it was crazy because I was doing it 2 different items before. Now I can do it all on the same items now that I figured out this camera situation. When we were doing it before, it was flashing all over the place. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And then checking on some food, man. Cooking some food for later on. This is what I would do. This is my prep time. I was using too much oil. That's what I was doing. Way too much oil at that time. But like I said, this was 6 years ago. So I've been vegan for 6 years too. So you can tell the changes. Oh, working on that shoulder development. This is when I was practicing, working on my walking handstand and getting my push-ups, my handstand push-ups strong. Now I just get it in with the bands. Like I said, as you get older, you learn to work smarter, not just harder. And all of the things that I would do, working on that shoulder development, I would do off the table. Yeah, right here at the table, I was doing, like, had the legs straight out to develop the shoulders, and then trying to flip in between, trying to do handstand off it, just working on building up that muscle to be able to stand straight up and come from that position all the way up to a regular handstand. This is when I got on the street. Anybody can join this gym. That's why I used to say it. It's not where you train, it's how you train. I tell people, I've been saying this for years, man. People don't believe it because they'll see animes and such that say, oh yeah, it's not where you train, it's how you train. It's like, where'd they get that from? Where'd they get that from? Got it from me, man. That's what they did. Balance is key. Boy, I was doing some craziness, wasn't it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, because it's crazy. Because even though I was recording a lot of this stuff, I wasn't putting it up on YouTube until like a year later. Flag polling. I remember doing the flag pole. I can still kind of do it now. I'm very surprised I can still get it done. Oh, yeah, the flips. That was a big thing, too. Before I banged up my knee, like, flips was my go-to. Look at that. Smooth takeoff. Look at all that height. Look at all that height. I had to play that for y'all again. Look at it again. Look at that height. Huh? Who doing that? I thought I was a springboard back in the day. And then it was home sweet home. Time to relax. So get it all done in a day. When it came to the meditation, the workouts and such, giving y'all a little bit of body action here. Making my way to the kitchen, man. You know, this is just a reiteration. But it's really how it went down. It's really did. I would get in, get my food, get everything ready. Try to watch a show or two. I don't even do that as much anymore unless it's like the weekend time. Give myself a shower. Had the night gig too. That was the big thing. So By that time, I was exhausted. Got into bed. It was time to lay down. And then repeat that process. Consistency is key. That's what it was all about. Takeaways from that video. I'm still doing a lot of that. Like I said, I don't do the yoga like I used to. I'm not doing a bunch of like calisthenic work anymore. I'm doing a lot of band work. And everything is moved from the afternoons to the mornings because I worked in the evenings. I did overnight when it came to the trainings. It was a good time, good learning experience. It was when I first started like really getting at it when it came to the training. And I had to keep myself up so that I can be a good spokesman for what I did and the clients that I train. You can't, it don't work as well when you're an oversized trainer, when you're competing with your client for the obesity levels and such. It just doesn't work as well. A friend used to ask me, why do you always got your shirt off? I said, I'm a walking billboard, man. I have to promote myself. Nobody else promoted for me. And I don't feel like buying a bunch of ads, so I'm not going to do that either. I never paid for an ad, guys, not once. And I'm doing what I'm doing. That is the video, my guys. I appreciate you for watching. I'm going to show you a couple more like older items like this, just so you guys can see the evolution of me. I don't want you thinking I'm coming out of nowhere. Hey, I'm the band guy. I want you to see where I came from. As I tell you all the time, it's not where you train, it's how you train. Consistency is key. Let's keep at it, man. I'll talk to you soon.